Hello, English students from around the world. Here we are, connected. Here we are together again for another hour of live English class for you. Thanks to the #1 website in the world for language learning. Of course, I am talking about verbling.com. Verbling.com is changing the world. Verbling.com is teaching the world English, available to anyone with an internet connection and a computer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I am very happy to be here as part of the team. My name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, and this hour we are going to be talking about technology and some developments, some new technology that is being used to receive payment for things, or for the customer, a new way for them to buy something. And so I hope that you find it interesting. I found this article on CBC News. So this is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, which is a government-funded public broadcaster for Canada. And so I am trying to see if I can get the document uploaded. And so, yes, good, it's there. Oh, no, wait a second, perhaps it's not. Let me take a look. No, we're having problems with uploading files. And so what I'm going to do is for people to use the share screen for reading this hour. And so I would like people to say hello. If you can tell us a little bit about you, where you are from, and what you do. And I would like everyone to tell me, how do you pay for things most often? So I actually still use cash most often to pay for things. But what is your situation? All right, and so, hello, Dustin. Dustin, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How
Great.
about you?
Perfect. And so, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? And how do you buy things?
Oh, actually, I always buy things with cash or money.
Yes.
Or scratch. So
okay. All right. So you always buy it with cash.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. Thank you. Now, do you have another way to pay for something if you don't have any cash?
Oh.
Do you have a debit card, or do you have a credit
Yes.
card?
Yes, I have a credit card and some cash in that card.
You have it on cash on the card?
Yes. On.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
on.
So there's already money on the card.
Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay. All right. And good. Thank you. I'm going to go on to Hamid. Hello, Hamid.
Hello, Geoff. How are you?
Great.
And you modified something, white thing. White thing on your headphone is new.
Yes. I have had problems with my microphone, so I have replaced it with a separate microphone.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, very well.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And I am Hamid from Turkey. I buy something to cash, no credit card. My dad's advice for me no credit card.
I'm sorry. Could you
My
repeat
dad,
that about credit cards?
okay, okay. My father advised to me,
Yes.
please don't use credit cards.
So he advised you not to use credit cards.
Yes.
Okay. How about a bank card or a debit card?
I have debit cards, but only it is cashing, no payment for something.
It's not for paying for things.
I can pay, for example, I can install my phone's credit with my bank card.
Okay. Now, but when you say credit, now, so just let's talk about it. So first of all, you can pay for things with cash. Then
Yes.
you can use a bank card or a debit card. Personally, I think of those two things as being the same thing. What they do is they automatically withdraw money from your bank account and give it to the person you're buying from.
It
And
is
then you
debit
have a
card.
credit card, which they are giving you credit, and then you need to pay them later.
If so, I have a bank card,
Okay.
no credit card.
Okay. Yeah, I personally, I don't like using credit cards either. Yeah, I
Yeah.
avoid it. Yeah, thank you. And so, hello, Marta.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself to the group, and how do you usually pay for things?
Well, I'm Marta from Spain. I'm living in Madrid.
Mhm.
And I usually pay for things with my debit card. Sometimes
Oh, okay.
with cash.
And so that's easy to do?
I think so. It's really easy because you only need your debit card and you need to remember your PIN,
Yes,
and
good.
that's all.
All right. And do they charge you for that, or do you receive that service for free?
I receive that service for free. I don't have any extra charge for that.
Okay. And unlimited use of that?
I'm not sure. I think, well, some years ago, I had another card. It was from another bank, and I wanted to buy two flight tickets, and I couldn't because it was more than
Okay.
it's almost 2,000 euros, and
Okay. It
it
was
didn't
more
let
than the
me.
limit. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, no, great. Yeah. So you were going to buy two tickets, two air tickets. Yeah. Okay.
Air
All right.
tickets.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome. And
Okay,
I'd like to say
welcome.
hello to Mui. Hello, Mui. Oh, she's gone. And so Selma. Hello, Selma. Hello, Selma. We cannot hear you. Okay, I'm going to move on to Sergio. Hello, Sergio.
Hello, Geoff. How are you, man?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. My name is Sergio. I'm from Brazil. And yes, I've been using credit card and debit card.
Sorry, well, we've lost him as well. Okay, sorry. And what I'm going to do is, well, we've got some people coming and going here. So let's begin the class. Welcome to everyone. Now, I have posted the link to the original news story. So that link with cbc.ca, .ca symbolizes or stands for Canada. Now, this will take you to the actual article, and so I think that will help you. And so Dastan, are you ready to do some reading?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. So I'm going to bring this up onto the share screen. And just if I can ask everyone else, please, to keep their microphone turned off so that we do not have any noise in the classroom. So Dastan, could you read our title and what do you think of this picture here?
How the smartphone is changing how you pay for stuff. I think it's meant to not to use Visa card.
Yeah, or any of your credit cards.
Yes, but I see just Visa.
Sorry? Oh, well, okay. No, but in general, I guess we're talking about credit cards, but actually you're right. Maybe this picture was taken by someone who does not like Visa. All right. And so just again, what is stuff in English? It's a very important word. We native speakers use it all the time.
Stuff, I think it's something that you want to buy.
Yes. In this case, we're talking about things. In this context, I think we're talking about things. All right, great. So could you please continue? And we really need everyone to please keep their microphones turned off, please. We're getting a lot of noise in the classroom, so we need everyone to please keep their microphones muted or turned off, please. Go ahead, Dastan.
Square, yes.
Yeah, please go ahead. Square.
Oh, Square interact Rogers among players looking for traction in fast-moving market. By Janet Delson, CBS News, posted April 9, 2013.
Okay, and again, whenever you're reading the date, remember it's 9th.
Yes, 9th.
Yeah. Now, Square, Interact, and Rogers, these are all company names. These are all names of companies. So they are competing with each other to get traction. So they want to get moving in this market, this new market. So here's a picture of Square. So just quickly, what do we have here?
We have a phone.
Yeah, but what kind of phone?
iPhone?
No, I don't think it, well, maybe you're right, sorry. But in general, what kind of phone is it? Anybody? What do we say?
Smartphones.
Yes.
Great, it's a smartphone. Okay, and sorry, maybe just let me show this little plug-in device here. So this is the Square. This is what it's called, this product. Okay, so great. So let's find out what it's all about. Farfalla, are you there? Farfalla? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
yes, we can. Welcome.
All right.
Where are you connecting from?
Well, I'm Italian, but I'm living in UK.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Could you read this for us, please?
All right. So merchants can turn their smartphone into registers using the Square credit card reader and having customers sign with their finger. Calgary, shall I continue?
Yes, please. Mm-hmm.
All right. Calgary food truck owner Cosmo Spina used to watch potential customers walk away angry because he couldn't accept their credit cards and they didn't have any cash.
Okay, and this is a food truck. This is the idea behind a food truck, selling food on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and could you please, and this is Cosmo, the man. Could you read a little bit more, please?
I found that as I got busier and got to more places and more people, a lot of people just don't carry cash anymore not even $10, Pina said. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
that's
good.
true. Yeah.
All right. So this is in Canada, in Calgary, which is a city in Canada that actually is receiving a lot of people from other countries. They need people to go to Calgary to work. So you can look that up on the internet. And so what's happening here then? What's happening in the picture? What are people doing? These are
Because
small,
they pay.
yeah.
They pay. They put the things to pay. They use a smartphone to pay, right?
Yes. So who uses it though? Who uses the smartphone? And anybody can participate here, because it's important for us to as we're reading this article, it's important that you understand what's happening here, because for me this was really different. This was really new. So what's happening here? What is this food truck owner in Calgary doing?
No.
But sorry, go ahead. Somebody wanted to make a comment?
Not actually. I have one question.
Yes, good. Please ask your question.
I didn't understand. What does mean customers?
Ah, good. So the merchants are the people selling. They are the business people. And customers are the clients, the people who want to buy something. Do people know what a cash register is? This is important.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't, you can look up the word.
I think that someone is signing on the phone for
Yes.
something that is paying.
So they're using their finger to sign their name.
Yep.
Okay. And what is the merchant, what is the seller doing? Whose smartphone is it?
It is of the seller.
The seller. Sorry, the smartphone belongs to the merchant, to the business person, to the seller. Yeah. And this little device
is signing.
Yes, after this little device, the square, has read their credit card. It's a credit card reader. Okay? So that's the idea. So let's move on. But it sounds... Yes. Go ahead, please.
Whose phone is that? It's the customers or
No.
the merchants?
It's the merchant's phone. It's the business person's phone. And it's acting as their cash register. It reads the customer's bank card, and the customer can sign on the touch screen with their finger. Sounds pretty crazy.
Cool one.
Yeah. And now, why did this business person, his name is Cosmo, why did he start doing this? And we really need people to keep their microphones turned off unless you're speaking. So, anybody? Why was he doing this? Yes?
He used to watch every day that many people walk very hungry and
yeah. Customers would walk away.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
they don't have cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he could not accept credit cards.
So the merchant is realizing that he's losing business for this.
Yes. Yeah, fantastic. He was losing business. And he was saying that What did he say? He says how many customers he was losing. Where was it? Sorry, I guess it's further ahead. But it was kind of, he said that maybe 10% of his business he was losing because people just don't carry cash anymore. Well, at least in Canada. Okay. All right, great. Oh yeah, 20%. He was saying about 20% of his customers want to pay with a credit card. They do pay with a credit card now. Okay, so let's keep going here. Now where are we here? Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to keep moving here. Sorry. And so, hello, Philip. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Excellent, great. Nice to see you again. Could you please read this for us?
Okay. Now, after adopting e-payment technology from one of the many players jockeying for position in this new market, both Spina and the customers who want to use credit cards and the Italian pasta ticket are much happier.
Yeah, now this is a truck. So again, his restaurant is a truck. It's this thing here.
Right.
Yeah, but he sells Italian food, Italian pasta, Cosmo. Maybe is that an Italian name? Farfalla, is that an Italian name, Cosmo?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
it's Italian. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, and so I just wanted to add this picture because this is the expression jockeying for jockeying for position. So there are several companies wanting to get into the race. They want to win the race, and so they're fighting to get the best position in the market. And so he's very happy with this e-payment technology. Could you continue, Philip?
Okay. Where I finished? Later last year, Spina signed up for Square, the tiny credit card reader that attaches to smartphone and was the brainchild of Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey and his vision of making commerce easy for everyone.
Okay, great. Now there's some pretty interesting information here, I thought. Just let me help you with brainchild, attaches, tiny, and Square, again, is the name of the company. It's the name of the device, which is logical because it looks like a little square. Could somebody repeat the information that Philip just read?
What does mean child?
Well, child is a baby, a young person. But in this case, a brainchild means...
No.
Oh.
I don't mean brainchild.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I didn't understand the word tiny. The tiny credit card.
Oh, sorry. Tiny. Tiny means very small.
Oh, it's this white thing, yes?
Sorry? Yeah. And some other people, please. Now, yes? Philip?
What mean attaches?
Attaches. To attach to something means to connect with it. So the little square device is separate from the smartphone, but it attaches.
Okay.
It connects.
I understand.
That very smart man, Jack
Yes.
Dorsey.
Okay, but who is Jack Dorsey?
He is a very smart man.
Twitter.
All right. And Mohammed or Mahmoud? I'm sorry, Mahmoud.
Yes, Mahmoud, yes.
Who is Jack Dorsey?
Jack Dorsey is the co-founder of Twitter.
Yes. Okay. All right. Great. And so, this is his creation. This is his idea. That's what a brainchild is. It's a combination between an idea and a creation. So he has a vision of making commerce, making business simple and easy for everyone. So great. Let's keep going here. Going to keep going here. Sorry. And so, Hamid, could you read this for us, please?
Okay. Square joins other companies like Interact and Rogers, all trying to eke out opposition in the highly competitive but still emerging mobile payment marketplace.
Great. Now, this is in Canada again, so Interact and Rogers. Rogers is definitely a Canadian company. And to eke out a position is similar to the other expression, jockeying for position. It means it's going to be very difficult. To eke out a position means there's a lot of competition. They say it's highly competitive. So to eke out a position is to kind of force your way in there. It's going to be difficult. They're working hard. Now, this is this idea of NFC. So, Hamid, could you read this for us, please?
Okay. Interact recently announced the first NFC near-field communication debit transaction via smartphone in Canada and hopes to roll out the service for consumers later this year. Rogers says it is expanding its startup service for mobile payment to more smartphones.
Okay, great. And this is SureTap.
SureTap.
Yeah, that word sure begins, it's strange, I'm sorry, I apologize, but it begins with an SH sound, sure. Now, do people understand what's happening here in the picture?
Maybe the man is paid with her mobile?
With his mobile phone, with his smartphone, yes. And how? How are they paying?
They
Is it swiping the card in?
Okay, now good, but remember, it's not a card. It's a smartphone. He doesn't have a card there.
Maybe with internet.
Yeah. Sorry, the internet. Okay,
Yes,
I don't think so. Sorry, I don't think it's like paying over the internet.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Hamid, go ahead.
Maybe the person has account, and with this account he can buy the credit.
Well, okay, yeah, but I'm sorry, Dastan, did you have a comment?
Yes, I think that I can be wrong. Maybe he's just touched it with his mobile and
Yeah. So he only has to touch it with his mobile phone. Maybe he doesn't even have to touch it. Farfala, did you have a comment?
No, really, no.
Okay. So now this is new for me. So NFC. So maybe this will be important. Near field communication. Now somebody has put in the chat box that it's like magnetism. So maybe it's a little bit similar. Now a debit transaction means it's coming out of their bank account. I think that's what it means. Now SureTap So the idea is, this is the English, the name for it. All they have to do is just touch it. And so the transaction is done. Yeah. So this
Just touch it.
near
Okay.
field communication means two things are very close to each other and they can communicate. So have people seen where you can exchange information with another person from your smartphone to their smartphone just by being close to each other? And
Yeah.
the information is wireless. So that's the idea.
With
So-
Bluetooth.
Yeah, sure, like Bluetooth. Great. Okay. So what's happening in this picture? We know this, right?
Yeah. Person put his or her credit cards to his or her phone, and
Well, sorry,
he or she.
not through her phone, not through their phone. I'm sorry, Hamid, but I want to make sure that we're
The
clear
square
on this.
device.
This is the Square device, yeah. But whose phone is it?
Maybe Cosmos.
Owner.
Yeah,
The owner of the restaurant.
this is the owner. The owner's cell phone. This is the owner's cash register.
So
And-
he demonstrates something.
Yeah. Well, and so sorry. Let's read it. So, Hatzel, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Hatzel.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Please, could you read this for us?
Wait. Where
Cosmo Spina.
Cosmo Spina runs a credit card through a Square reader attached to. Wait, I don't know where is that part in the text. I was
Okay. So, sorry. Do you see the text on the share screen?
Yes, but yes. Okay. Cosmo Spina runs a credit card through a Square reader attached to his iPhone for a small merchant such as Spina. However, just gaining access to the mobile pay world was a huge step.
Please continue.
Spina estimates that 1 in every 5 of his customers pays by a credit card run through his iPhone. A market change from the days when perhaps 1 in 10 potential customers left empty-handed because he wasn't accepting plastic.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good job with your pronunciation. I just want to help you with marked, just a T sound, marked, and merchant. So the CH is pronounced correctly. Merchant, merchant.
Merchant market.
Oh, okay, and so why was this a huge step?
Because he could, like, the clients could pay with this new technology, right?
Yeah. And, well, so sorry, how many customers? And anybody can participate here. So he's running the client's credit card through his card reader that is attached to his iPhone. So that's what's happening there. And what kind of a difference has this made in his with his customers? What kind of a difference has this made in his business? Anybody? And Hatzel, go ahead.
I don't know.
Oh, well, okay. Sorry, but it's right in the text. The information is there.
1
And
in
potential
every 5.
customers.
Yeah.
1 in every 5 of his customers.
Okay, so 1 in every 5 does what?
Pays by credit card.
credit card run through his
Yeah.
iPhone.
Okay, so 20% of his customers, 1 in every 5. Is that correct? 20% pays with a credit card. So that's great. 20% of his business. And what about before?
Before what?
And
Before he got this technology.
he should
They
get the
were
10%.
one
Sorry, everybody's going at the same time. Mohammed?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, they were 1 in 10 potential customers empty-handed because he wasn't accepting plastic.
And what is plastic? This is a slang term.
Yeah, it is material, petrol, made from
Okay.
metal.
Yes, absolutely. But in this context, what does it mean? This is a slang word that people use to describe something.
Basically,
card.
The credit card, right?
Credit cards. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, in English, it's kind of funny because people say, I'm not going to pay something with money, I'm going to pay with plastic. All right, great. And just if people can please keep their microphones muted, please, so that we avoid the noise in the classroom. So what's this here?
New Google technology,
Okay. And what do you think it is? Anybody?
Google Wallet.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, Google
Yes,
Wallet.
And so, Marta, did you have a comment? What?
it's an electronical way of paying, like PayPal, it seems.
Oh, well, okay. I'm not sure it's like PayPal. What was your idea?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a wallet, like PayPal, where you have your you trust on. For example, in the case of PayPal, you trust on PayPal, and it's PayPal which is paying, and
okay, yeah.
you are paying to PayPal.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know if you can have a bank account with Google. Maybe they're just developing the technology for businesses. I don't know. But my idea was it's the same as this. This NFC, near field communication.
Yeah. The smartphone uses the near field communication.
Yeah.
And it connects to the Google Wallet.
Yeah.
And you can do your transaction, right?
Yeah, which is, I guess, the name of the computer program or the app, Google Wallet. Maybe you can load up, maybe you can put money on your smartphone, you can put money in your Google Wallet and then pay by just tapping your smartphone on the device. But great. All right, and so let's keep going here and do a little bit more reading. And again, I'm hoping people will make comments. And so, Mahmoud, could you read this, please?
Yes. Okay. Spina is the kind of merchant Drozzy and his Square co-founder Jim McKelvey were hoping would sign up after the card reader arrived in Canada, its first stop outside the US 5 months ago. Square isn't realizing specific data on uptake in Canada, but Drozzy says it happened. Amazing to watch how adoption of the reader has taken off. We had a pretty high expectation for growth in the market, but they have exceeded those expectations.
Okay, great. I'll get you to stop there. And so what's the information here, everybody? And I know that this is difficult to understand because this is real English written for native speakers. But this is my job, is to help you. So please let me help you with the words and the context. What's some of the information here?
I think this man, Pina. Yeah.
Yes?
He wants to write her creation, but not his creation. Well, arrived in Canada because
Okay, now, sorry, now Spina is the restaurant, the food truck owner.
mm,
Cosmo, that's Cosmo Spina. That's the small businessman who owns the restaurant truck or the food truck.
then
He
it's
sells
not
Italian food. Yeah.
It's Jim McAway.
Yes, good. All right. Yeah, so Dorsey and this other person, Jim, these are the people who created Square.
It's quite famous.
Now, okay, good. And so, can someone else give me an idea of what this information is? It's telling you quite a bit about what's happening.
Well, sorry.
Yes?
What does it mean? Realizing.
Now, releasing.
Releasing.
Sorry. Now,
Yeah.
so what they're doing is they are not, sorry, where is it here? They are not releasing specific information about how well it's doing in Canada.
Okay.
So this is a business, and they're keeping that information confidential. They're keeping that information a secret.
Okay. Okay.
The uptake, you know, how quickly people are adopting the technology. But what does he say, though? They're not releasing specific information, but what do they say? How is it doing in Canada?
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. It's doing really well. It has taken off like an airplane. It's doing really well. And who and why do they mention Spina here? Why do they mention Cosmo Spina?
Can you repeat your question?
Yeah, why does the writer of the article mention Cosmo Spina?
Because it might be was the first.
No, sorry, it doesn't say he's the first.
No.
No.
Because he is one of the
Yeah.
users of this system, this technique.
Yeah, he is using. So he is a client of
This
Square.
This was a solution for his problem.
Yeah, fantastic. And he's the type of business person that they created the project for.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's perfect. Spina is an example of the type or kind of merchant that they were thinking about. They created the product for business people like Cosmo Spina. And Canada is the second market to have this product. So first it was in the US, and then 5 months ago, they started offering the product in Canada. And so maybe it will come to your country next.
And
okay.
I think this is because to be able to charge with a credit card, you need a landline, a telephone line.
Yes, okay, good. A landline, yeah.
Yes, and so this is like very mobile. You can because it's a truck. He's selling with a van or something. I'm understanding.
No, good. It's a food truck or a van. Yes, it's totally mobile. But what you're saying is that other businesses need to have a landline. You need to have a cable connection.
Yeah, the thing is that usually you need a landline to charge a credit card. the
Okay.
terminal
Yeah.
they use. Yes, it's attached to a landline, I think. So this is the
Yes.
advantage of this, because,
Yeah, an
for example,
advantage.
for people who sell outside.
Yes, absolutely. It's incredible, isn't it? Can somebody, now I'm trying to get everybody to participate, so is there someone who's been quiet? Can I get some participation from someone to describe this photo? What's happening here? Any idea?
It's not Canada.
No, it's not Canada. No. Well, although, no, it's not Canada.
Maybe this woman is trying to buy juice or water.
Yeah? From what?
Juice from her mobile.
No, but sorry, she's trying to buy it with her phone.
With her phone.
Where is she buying it from?
Maybe in a metro station.
Yes, but then where specifically is she buying it from? Does anybody know the name for that machine in English?
Isn't that a vending machine?
Yes, great.
Vending.
So she doesn't need to put coins in the vending machine. She just uses her cell phone. And I don't know what the other person is doing. I'm not sure what that is. I think maybe they're paying, I think what Hamid was saying is the other person, I think, is paying to go in the metro.
Or a train.
Yeah, in Japan.
And in Turkey, Geoff, one city started to application for the bus. In Turkey, one city new application started to
Sorry, just give me a second. They started to apply or they started to use
like this method, like this system. In that system, you can put your phone the bus like second picture above the second picture, and you can get on the bus.
Okay, great, excellent. And so is it Marta? Is it your turn to read?
Okay. Square isn't releasing specific data. That's what we
sorry, a little bit more ahead. Square says it is processing.
Okay. Square says it is processing more than $12 billion in payments annually in Canada and the US, and that the Canadian uptake is double what is had predicted. The average Canadian transaction size is larger, $120, than in the USA, $70, where Square launched in October 2010.
Okay, so it's there's some information here. Can anyone repeat the information that's in this paragraph?
Geoff.
I don't understand the word uptake.
Uptake, yeah, it's not a very common word. I think it's like a business slang word or jargon used in business. Uptake means you provide a new product and customers are buying it, they're taking it, they're using it. This is people are adopting the new technology.
Oh, Geoff.
Because it started from zero. Yeah. And Dastan, you have a question or?
Yeah. What does mean transaction?
What does transaction mean?
Yeah.
So, well, this is a transaction is an important word. That means an exchange. So in this case, it's a financial transaction between the customer and the business person. Every time you use electronic payments, you are making a transaction. Or let me see, you are doing a transaction.
Yeah, when you buy something and the other person is selling, buying and selling, that's a transaction.
Yeah, sure.
The exchange of products for money.
But we definitely use it when you're talking about the bank, though. And the bank will maybe charge you 50 cents for each transaction. Anybody else,
wire
though?
transfer.
A wire transfer?
Yes.
Yes, that is a type of transaction, absolutely. Yeah. But can people highlight the information here? There's lots of specific information here.
Square run more than 20 billion payment in Canada and US, and
so
the
12,
prediction.
yeah. Sorry,
12
let me just stop you there. Yeah, so more than $12 billion in payments every year.
Yes.
So great. It's pretty good. What
and
else?
the prediction of using this system was doubled in Canadian rather than they expected.
Good. So it's double. So they expected people to start using it, but actually the results have been twice as good. And what's the other information?
In the Canada, this transaction size is more larger than
Is larger.
Oh yes, is larger in
almost double. Yeah.
In USA. In
okay.
Double, yeah.
And when did this service start in the United States?
In October 2010.
Okay, October 2010. That's when this product was launched for the very first time, because the US was the first market. Okay, so why? I wonder. Let's read a little bit more. And sorry, I just wanted to say, Mahmoud, did you read for us?
Okay.
Mahmoud, did you read the text earlier? Before,
yes, I did.
Oh, okay, before Marta. Marta, now we've got some new students, but I'm going to go. Dastan, could you read this, please?
Yes, sure. In the United States, we saw a very different set of initial merchants. We saw a lot of cafes and coffee stores and much lower transaction size, says Dorsey. In Canada, more independent services such as language schools or accountants have adopted Square, which takes a flat fee of 10.75% per transaction.
Yeah, let me put this. It should have been written like this. Now I would say that this is $2.75. Oh no, that's wrong. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. This is the problem here. It should be written like this. So 2.75% per transaction.
Who is charged that amount?
Now this would be the business person, right?
The merchant.
Yeah. They have to pay that. Okay. All right, good. And so this is why, like, small independent business people are using it. Okay. And let's keep going a little bit here. Farfala, could you read this, please? As much as Square. Now, you need to turn on your microphone. Sorry, we cannot hear you. We're asking everybody, please, to turn on and off their microphone each time they speak.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, as much as Square has opened up retail potential for merchants such as Spina, it has limitations. No debit capability, no chip and pin technology, no capability on BlackBerry smartphones. which reflect how tricky and fragmented the Canadian mobile payment system is.
Yeah. Let me help you with opened up, and capability.
Capability.
Okay, so what are the limitations here?
No debit capability.
Yeah, and what does debit mean? And again, students are
bank account.
your bank account. So it's only credit card. And what's the other limitation?
No chip and PIN technology. It means a credit card.
Yeah, no, but this is kind of the security of having a chip and the person has to enter their PIN, right? And what's the other problem?
No capability on BlackBerry smartphone.
Okay, do people know the company BlackBerry?
Yes, definitely, I know.
Yeah, okay. It's a Canadian company originally. Okay, so here's someone else buying their food with their smartphone or with their cell phone. Yeah. All right, and so let's keep reading. Hamid, could you read this, please?
Okay. Dorsey acknowledges the limitations, but says Square had to start somewhere and is continuing to evolve. We think we've done a great thing in making commerce easy for people, and easy to start, and easy to run, and easy to grow your business. But we think we can do a lot more, and we continue to evolve and build.
Okay, good. Build.
Build.
Yeah, just for everybody, my advice is the U is silent. Don't just, it's like pill. Like we have a word pill.
Or
so
build.
Build.
Like build.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, there's a BlackBerry phone. And let me see, we can keep moving here. So Hatzel, could you read this, please?
Interact also wants to involve and sees its recent announcement as an important step, says Avinash Chidambaram, the company's director of mobile programs. A partnership involving McDonald's, restaurants, RBC Royal Banks of Canada, and BlackBerry will give some customers the chance to buy smaller value items such as Big Macs and McMuffins by debit with the weights of a smartphone at an Interact flash terminal.
Okay, great. I'll get you to stop there. And so thank you. Just let me help you with items, and chance. Okay, and so this is a different system. It's not Square. So what are they talking about? Anybody? To end the class, who can explain this? McDonald's restaurants, the Royal Bank of Canada, and BlackBerry. They are going to work together to give us what? What can we do?
We can
buy
pay.
Yeah?
We can pay in the maybe McDonald's restaurants with our own smartphone at an Interact flash terminal.
And Hatzel, you had a comment?
We don't have to buy too many things. We can buy things like one, and we can buy it.
It's limited to the amount, so small payments. Yeah, but you just with a wave. I don't have my phone here, but you have your smartphone and you just go whoop, and you paid. That's it. And the money comes right out of your bank account. Isn't that wonderful? It's so easy to spend your money. Thank you, everybody. Super job. That is real English. It's Canadian English, which is the best English, but I know that that's difficult to understand. So talk to you soon.
Okay, see you.
Bye bye.